Okay, and can you expand a little bit on the Jcup incident? I think that happened fairly recently. I think he was in town as Chicken's driver, I believe. They were going out on this current RV trip.
Yeah. Oh, you mean recently? Recently?
Yeah, is that what you're talking
So
about with the Jacob came to stay
he,
with you?
yeah. So he ended up okay. So like he came to town to be with like Chicken, I guess, and then he was like hanging out at my house, and I really liked Jacob. Like I thought he was a sweetheart. Thought he was hysterical. Um, the problem with Jacob though is that when he doesn't get his way, he tends to lash out and get very aggressive and threatening. And that was my problem. He has a lot of lines he wouldn't stop crossing. And he was really good to me after the incident with IBL happened. And I thought he was going to be my roommate. I was like, do you want to be roommates? Do you want to just move in? We can like split rent. He paid me for 1 month rent. That was it. And he didn't pay me for all of it. He paid me like 200 bucks. And then he literally went and told everybody that he was like supporting me, apparently. Anyways, he was just slandering me left and right because I told him that we didn't want to be roommates with him anymore because we pretty much all like, IBL thinks that he was in the ceiling. uh IBL doesn't really trust him. Jacob's ex-boyfriend, became our roommate instead because we trusted him more and he seemed like he was a lot less drama. And Jacob, he pretty much repeatedly asked me, to let him back in, and I did. And I was the nicest one to him. And finally, when I kind of put my foot down and I was like, we can't have this drama. We can't have an extra person right now. He turned it into something else. He threatened to unbolt my car. Um, he started talking mad shit about me on Chicken's live stream. And then Chicken started talking shit about me on live stream. And I'm like, dude, is it because I stopped giving you Adderall? Like what? you know? Like
Yeah.
what am I not giving you now that you're not protecting me for anymore? Because Chicken used to he used to blank out the glory hole stuff. He used to stick up for me on camera sometimes. And I don't know, it was just like a 180, like he just stopped caring about me, period.
Well, you mentioned the drug use. How rampant was that? I mean, you would see a lot of stuff on camera, but it seemed as though there was probably a lot more going on behind the scenes. You don't have to go totally into it, but I mean, how bad was the drug use?
Um, well,
And
it's
what kind
not
of
my
drugs
first
are
choice. I'm not the
what?
kind of person though who will shit on somebody for doing what they're gonna do.
Right.
And my ex, or not my ex, my current boyfriend, obviously smokes meth, and it's like, do I approve of it? Not really. Can I stop him? Do I feel like I should try? Like, not really. Um, I try to avoid being around people that smoke it because they seem to be pretty unstable. But yeah, for a little bit, I allowed it. I was around it. I even tried it. Um, Not proud of that, by the way. But, there were two drugs I said I would never try, which were heroin and meth. And just being around that scene, I was, tempted enough to try it. So it was definitely apparent that it was part of the scene for a little bit, I guess. And I'm a stoner and I don't like alcohol, but I drink. Um, it's just that was kind of a realm I'd never been in before. So it was kind of interesting seeing, no offense to anybody who does meth. Like, I know people who have done it that don't act crazy, but like, I think it really tweaks people out. That's just my opinion though. I think that the night my boyfriend thought that Chicken and Jacob were in the ceiling, I think that he was tweaking. I think, and that's not something I'm not going to tell him to his face. Like I've told him to his face 1,000 times. Um, Jacob, I think he tweaks out when he gets, threatening and, whatever. It's not a personality type I'm a fan of, and only because I love my boyfriend do I tolerate it. So I'll put that out there, like how it is.